Day number 30. This was such a fun routine. It was over before you know it. It's 2 rounds, 3 circuits in each. Each move is 15 reps. And then the fun part about it is there are no compound movements, so it's very challenging, but in a different way. Where before the challenge was the compound motion of it. Today, the challenge is the slider aspect of it. Sounds easy. It's not. A couple of the moves I found to be more challenging than others per se. The one that I found to be the most challenging for me utilizing the slider would be the Sumo Squats and the pistol squats. I thought I would go into the pistol squats and I thought, oh, I've got this, I've got great form. I tried to go down low and almost fell over. My hamstring was not having it. I do not have the flexibility nor the strength. So those that can go low, awesome for you. I want to know if you're one of those amazing people because I am not one of those people. I haven't done pistol squats in so long. And when I would do pistol squats when I was going to the gym, I would always utilize a Smith machine. So it was almost like training wheels for the pistol squat, if that makes any sense. When you have the bar, you're actually able to use the bar on the Smith machine to actually help you have form and be able to come up a little bit better. Where today, you're trying to balance so much on that one leg, you have no training wheels. So the further you go down, the less balance you really have. And like I said, my mobility and flexibility is horrible. So I wasn't able to go very low in those, but nonetheless, I still got an amazing pain, a good pain. You know the I'm burning and about to give out pain? That kind of pain. I still got that, even though I didn't have to go quite as low as what I was thinking in my head I could do. So that was a really good move. The Sumo Squat, same thing. The slider was the most challenging part. If you really concentrate on keeping, when you actually do the Sumo Squat, really concentrate on tilting your pelvis in and almost imagine, like she's telling you, almost imagine that there's a wall here. So as you go down in a squat, your normal thing that you want to do is to stick your butt out, but don't do that. Try to keep your butt actually tilted in forward, and so when you go down, imagine that you're going straight down of a wall instead of bending your booty out or hinging at the hips. Try to suck it in and keep going, and then as you come up, squeeze your booty cheeks together and almost pull your pelvis forward at the very end and squeeze the booty cheeks together right at the end for just a second, and then go back into it. I promise you, you will feel it. And then when you get ready to do the slider aspect of it, again, a little bit difficult of a balancing move. I think it's going to take some time to get used to that movement. She has you where you put all of your weight in one leg, and then the other leg, you're supposed to keep your toe up, and as you bend down, all of your weight stays, for instance, in your left leg, and so as you go down, your right leg is going to push out, but your weight stays here. What I found I did is I was overcompensating and almost leaning a little bit to the left in order to keep from falling over. And then as you pull in, you're trying to just use the supporting leg to help pull your legs back together. That was a challenging move. Again, I don't know, there's something about the sliders. The sliders are an amazing little piece of equipment. And again, if you don't have sliders, just use a paper plate or even just a dish towel, washcloth, something like that, a rag that you have laying around, and it'll work just as good. That was a good move. The other move that I really enjoyed today would be the Plie Squats. Those are so much fun. I really enjoy those. You do these in phase 1 as well. The only difference this time is you back it straight up with the slider movement of it. A tip that I will give you is when you're going down, well, first of all, let's start with the actual movement. If you really focus on keeping your hips straight forward, maybe don't pull your leg quite so far over, but more concentrate on almost like angling it into back and not trying to go so far over. And this way, the only place you should be feeling it is on the outside glute. That's where you should be feeling it, on the leg that's supporting you, and nowhere really else. If you're feeling it somewhere else, then you're probably not using the proper form. Now, once you follow that up with the slider, the key is going to be, to me anyway, the tip that I found that helped me out the most was I would actually put my supporting toe, if it was my right leg, I would have, instead of my supporting foot being straight, I would actually barely angle my toe out. So It's not completely out like in a dance or ballet position 1, but as a barely turn it out just a hair. By doing that, it forces me to really keep my hips forward and really only concentrate on using the inside of that supporting leg thigh muscle to actually do the movement. And then also, she doesn't have you come all the way up with your legs. So when you do your actual squat, plie squat, or not plie squat, curtsy squat, lunge, you actually go all the way back and then come all the way forward with it. But when you do it with the slider, you don't. You actually hold a little bit more of a behind the supporting leg position. I also kept a little bit of a bend in my knee in order to keep a little bit more tension on that supporting leg into the hams tie-in and the glutes. And I found that that really was challenging and I enjoyed it a lot. You don't have to do that. However, like I said, if you're looking for something to make it a little bit more challenging for you, try that out. Keep a little bit of a bend in your leg and then don't come, and don't come all the way up. Go straight back in it. Her pace is also incredible today. You'll find that you'll want to go slower than what she's going, because when you're lifting heavy, normally you want to go at a slow, controlled pace. However, in this one, it's all about not only controlling it, but the speed of it. So everything is supposed to be just really wearing out your muscle, burning it out as you go. So keep your pace, listen to where she's at, try to keep an eye on where she's at, because I did find that I was 2 to 3 behind her on a couple of things, and then I really had to start focusing in on her so that I would stay at her pace, and it was a lot more challenging that way. I thought today overall was a great workout. The bonus at the end was amazing as well. That was a great little burnout. The hold at the end, oh my gosh, I wanted to tap out. I literally was tapping myself, trying to keep myself motivated, to keep myself in the position, because my legs were absolutely on fire. My daughter, my little 10-year-old, walked in and she was like, said something about, oh, you're working legs. And I said, yeah, my booty's getting bigger. And she says, well, how do you know it's getting bigger? And I said, well, I can feel it. And literally, I had my hand on my glute at that exact moment, and I can feel the muscles in that side glute and in that hamstring and then the ham tie-in. I can actually feel it being activated. And that's nice, because before I could feel it a little bit, but now I'm feeling a lot more defined muscles. And so that's exciting. So guys, we're 30 days into it, and you should start feeling some progress. You may not be losing weight, but you should be feeling the progress. Either you're feeling more muscle fibers in you, or you're feeling the strength that you're getting, or the stamina that you have now. You should be feeling something if you're doing the program right. Modifications today, there wasn't a whole lot of modifications today. Just go with less weight, go at a slower pace, hit pause when you need it. Otherwise, push yourself. Try to focus on really concentrating on your form, no matter if you're doing it with a weight or if you're doing it with the slider. And I guarantee you will have an amazing leg day today. So if you're watching this before you work out, I appreciate you checking in here first for your tips and tricks from me today. And I hope that you have an amazing workout. Please be sure to leave a comment below if you have any tips or tricks that you have as well that maybe I haven't thought of. I'd love for us to have a community where we can comment together and help each other and support each other out here. We are, oh, the little girl's saying hello here. She's hiding in the shadows. Hey, Peyton.
Yes?
What happened to you working out with me?
I gave up.
You gave up. Peyton, how many workouts did you do?
One
workout.
I'll do it with you guys next time.
I want you to know, y'all loved her, didn't you? I got a lot of people that gave thumbs up on that video and enjoyed watching you work out. It's because you're adorable. Her birthday was Monday, so she's no longer my baby 9-year-old. She's now 10. It's sad. She's growing up. But she's a loser. So
I was sick, so it's okay.
This is true. She has been sick the last few days, but you weren't sick before. You just didn't do it with me.
I'll do it next time, I promise.
Y'all heard it. Let's hold her to it. She said she's going to work out with me. I promise. So you want to close it out?
Yeah. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, turn on post notifications down below, and subscribe. Make sure, if you want to be notified every time she posts a new video, if you see that little bell down there, click that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!